Yeah?
Hey, I ran out of batteries for my Game Boy. Can I please come back inside?
Look, man. Fuck! Jesus, Joel. You're gonna pay for that!
Hello?
Hey, I ran out of garbage, to eat. Could I come back? Hey,
Yeah?
hello? I am with the plumber guys, and I need you to let me in so I can fix the plumbing, which is broken, just trust me on this, so if you'll just open the door...
Mike.
How'd you know it was me?
You didn't even give me a second to say anything before you just admitted to it.
Can I come back inside?
Okay, you know what? Fine. You can come back inside. You've probably learned your lesson by now.
I'll never forget to take the garbage out again.
Yeah. But you can only come inside if you do another game review for me.
My name is Mike, come on, let's roll karaoke. Get up on the stage and sing a little ditty for me. No, not me, I'm a karaoke machine. I got two mics on my head and you're singing to me. Yeah, don't you wanna karaoke?
Don't worry, folks. Your amazing new host is here, so what are you still doing here? I'm here to supervise. Last time I let you do a review by yourself, you reviewed DuckTales, and I review bad games.
Oh, come on, I hated that game.
No, you didn't. You loved it. You praised it, and then you said it was a good game at the end. You enjoyed playing it on my show. No. If you're gonna do an episode, you're gonna suffer just as much as I do. Gilligan's Island? I don't know anything about Gilligan's Island. I've never even seen the show. I know that it's an old black and white show about a bunch of people stranded on an island, and I'm guessing one of them is named Gilligan, and that's about all I know. Well, if it's a game based on a show, then I'm sure they'll explain what the show is in case there's somebody playing the game who hasn't seen it. They don't do that, do they? Probably not. Okay, well, here it is. You control the skipper, and Gilligan follows behind you. And no, it's not a two-player game. Gilligan just insists on following you around everywhere. He's constantly screwing up and getting in the way, and annoying me. Sounds vaguely familiar. Like here, Gilligan keeps falling into this hole, and every time he does, he doesn't have the common sense to just climb back up. I have to go all the way down there and get him. You can use a rope to bring Gilligan back to you, but you don't always get that many. so it's sometimes just best to save them. So every single time that I come out of this hole, I have to make sure that I go under it if I want to go left, because if I go up, then Gilligan instantly walks back into it, and oops, I fell. Oh, and if you were thinking that you could just ditch him somewhere and be done with it, think again. Because nobody in the game will talk to you unless Gilligan is with you. Why? I don't know. I guess they just really like Gilligan for some reason. These two also never shut up. It seems that there's always dialogue at the bottom of the screen scrolling by, but most of the time it's the same thing that I've read a million times already. And even when it's not, the punchline goes by so quick that you can't even read it. And there, right there, he said that again. He said that like 5 times now. The punch that this game gives me does nothing. I can't hit anything, and I don't know if the hit detection is just terrible, or if I actually just can't hurt anything in the game. I mean, seriously, I'm not saying that I'm having trouble hitting stuff. I've yet to be able to hit a single enemy. Okay, well, I reached what seems to be a boss fight, and I can't do a thing. My punch does nothing, so I just keep getting hit until I'm almost dead. Oh, and now the beeping starts. That's just great. So much fun. Isn't it? Shut up. Oh my god, stop talking about the beautiful scenery! Gee. Thanks. That really helps. Weren't we supposed to be setting up camp or something? But yeah, thanks for that useful tidbit of information. Oh god, yes. The scenery is just beautiful. For the billionth time, it's amazing. I love the trees, you know? The same trees that we see every day stuck on this goddamn island. And these animals gnawing at our legs, absolutely lovely. I love the way the animals jump from the sky and try to attack us. Or the fact that there's spikes on the ground everywhere for no reason. I love jumping over a rock and then falling anyways. Those rocks, man. Those rocks are beautiful scenery, aren't they? And that cave. Wow. The scenery in that cave. Wow. Dirt everywhere. Snakes trying to eat us. Oh, and more rocks. And spikes. Yep. Beautiful scenery indeed. Alright, so Gilligan climbed up this tree and he got the Howl's ring. Nice, okay, so now I just gotta bring it back to the Howls and maybe they'll mercy kill me to the end of this game. Shut up, Gilligan. So I bring these rich snobs their ring. Don't know why it's so important to waste my time, but whatever. And then they say that they heard some sounds over by the professor. I get there and he says that a gorilla just stole their transmitter, so he gives me a club. Kind of wish I had this at the beginning of the game, but whatever, I guess. At least now I can attack the enemies, right? Huh. Apparently not. Because I died. Alright. You can use it to fight the gorilla, but you can't use it to kill the smaller, more abundant, and presumably weaker enemies. But yeah, at least this club has a purpose. You can use it in the boss fights. But the punch? Completely pointless. It can't kill anything. It doesn't do anything. There is absolutely no point for this punch to exist. It's just for show, I guess. So I beat the gorilla until he turns into a box. Doki doki. And I got a saw to cut down trees. Okay, so I go cut down a tree. Can I just cut down any tree? Nah, you gotta go back to that one from earlier. What? Why? Why? Because... But why? Just because. I like how while I'm cutting down this tree, Gilligan's first instinct is to start climbing it. I did it! Woo! Oh, I beat it! Wait. Episode 1. I was only on the first level. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Yay! Alright, so the second level is about saving Marianne from headhunters. So my punch actually works. Oh my god, it actually works against these headhunter guys. So it just doesn't work on animals. Great, because, you know, animals are never a threat. And that still makes it completely useless in level 1. Why didn't they just not have it in level 1 and then introduce the attack in this level? It did absolutely nothing! Okay, so I got some stone tablet. It was in a cave right by Mr. Howell. Then Skipper says that we should bring it to the professor. And he is on the whole other side of the level. pretty much where we just started. Then when I reach him, he tells me that he can't read it without his textbook. Guess who has it? Mr. Howell. So I gotta go all the way back over to him, and oh my freaking god. He says to go get him his golf ball. Then I can have the book. And guess where it is? It's in a tree. Deja vu, right? They seem to be misplacing a lot of their things in trees. And guess where that tree is? Oh no, please don't tell. Oh god, it's on the whole other side of the map again by the professor. I've just gone back and forth through the same level like 4 times already. Okay, well after falling into a cave and needing to take the long way around, I gave him his golf ball. A lot of good that'll do. I thought we were all supposed to be working together to save Marianne. Whatever. So I bring the book back to the professor, once again going all the way through the level. And he gives me a club. For no reason. He just felt like giving it to me, I guess. Okay, so I beat the boss, and now I just have to free Marianne. Let me guess. Gilligan will try to open the door, but he'll mess it up, and then Skipper will call him an idiot, and then he'll open the door. Hey, we're here to critique the game, not the comedy in the TV show. Okay, well there's another level down. Good. So now we're looking for missing pieces to this tablet that we found. They may be a map, and we could possibly use them to get off the island. Although somehow I doubt that the conclusion to this classic TV show was in the video game. So I don't think they're getting off the island. Spoilers. I brought Gilligan back to me with a rope, and he got stuck in this wall. I don't even care anymore. When can I stop playing? You can stop when you beat the game. So Marianne tells me Mr. Howell fell into one of these holes. Won't say which one though. And of course I picked the wrong one first. I have to go all the way back and then I go down the other one. Oh my god, I don't even know what to say about this. I came down here to save him and now he wants me to go back up above ground and get him a swimsuit from his wife. Weren't we looking for stone tablets or something? Aren't we trying to save our own lives? Alright, well I got his swimsuit for him. Now what? Am I gonna go all the way back to him and give it to him? Only for him to say, nah, that's the red one. I wanted the blue one. I mean, my god! I think I might be starting to understand why these games frustrate you a bit. Oh, do you? Gilligan won't follow me down these holes. He has to fall down them first, it seems, which is very annoying. Especially here, where I barely have any room to walk around the hole. I have to get Gilligan near it, then I have to go above the hole by passing by Marianne, and then skipping her dialogue. And then maybe Gilligan will fall in, if I'm lucky. Okay, I got this melting solution formula from the professor for some reason, and now apparently I need to get Marianne to make it. Why do I need this? When will this game be over? So I go and do more arbitrary tasks. I got a potion, gave it to the professor, who in turn gives me... just guess. Take a wild guess. I'm gonna guess a club. Ding ding, that is correct. This game is basically go to one place, talk to someone, get a thing so you can go back to another place and get something else, then back and forth a few hundred times, then end with an identical boss fight. All the while avoiding unkillable enemies, mud pits that slow you down, and on top of that, a time limit ticking away. They made that joke already. At the end of the last level, they said the exact same thing.
You're not even playing. Why are you so frustrated?
Hey, I feel your pain, dude. Like right here. The next level is about getting a magic idol that will grant them one wish. Don't you just love it when the game's plot takes a 180 when you start a new level? We've gone from surviving on an island to searching for a magical idol that will magically take us home. And then you got this chick. I want to make a pie. She wants pie. Are you kidding? These people are like you. They have ADD or something.
Can we make pancakes?
There's so much back and forth in this level. You have to go get coconuts for this pie, and then you have to bring them back to Marianne, then you have to save Mrs. Howell from headhunters. So I save her, and then she tells me to report her being saved to her husband. So I find him, and then he gives me $1 million. A lot of good that'll do when stranded on an island. Then I go back to Marianne and I use the money to start a fire. And then, get this, she tells me to go back to Mr. Howell and tell him that dinner isn't ready yet. So I go all the way back to him, and then he tells me that he's hungry and he wants pie. So right on back to Marianne, again. So when I get back to her, I get the pie, I go back to him, I give him the pie, then it's back to Marianne again for the 20th time, and I get a secret weapon to beat the curse of the island. And by curse, they mean the boss fight, which is a skeleton. So off to the final boss. Oh, and by the way, the scenery, isn't it beautiful? I just wanted to say that. So I'm fighting this boss, and while I was fighting, Gilligan was walking against the wall. Great job, little buddy. You're really helping out. So I beat it, and Gilligan wishes for ice cream. Hilarious. Sad, huh? I'd be more furious than sad, I think. Kill him. Kill the kid. Or the grown man, whatever the hell he is. Kill him and feed him to the natives. Then maybe you can go home someday. Wait, that's it? I beat the game? No, not yet. See? We still get to see all these screens of our adventure. Remember all the good times we had? Ugh, these screens. They do nothing but bring back bad memories. Any last thoughts? Well, now that I'm done, I can say once and for all that I definitely know what the show is about. It's about a stupid little snot who keeps falling into holes, and a bunch of jerks who boss around a fat guy and get him to bring them things and run errands for them, instead of helping with getting off the island. Yeah, that's probably it. Can I play DuckTales Remastered now? Maybe that'll help me forget about all this. Yeah, sure, go for it. The constant cutscenes in this game are a little annoying sometimes. It kind of breaks up the action, but it's pretty neat how they got all the original voice actors, and they're done well. The graphics are also very nice. They're crisp, 3D models in the background mixed with the animations for the characters look very nice. I told you you could play the game, not review it. Shut up.